Welcome back to Open. Our artist spotlight today features a singer-songwriter hailing from Alaska who has made her home here in New York. Her accomplishments are plenty, starting when she was a little girl to forging a strong career as a vocalist, aerialist, and actress. To learn more about her life and work, we welcome Trinity Colvin.
Welcome,
bienvenida.
Ooh, that was an introduction. Thank you.
So many things to ask you about.
Yes.
And we took a look yesterday at your work and career in my office, and there's so much about you. So I don't know where to begin.
Yes.
So let me just begin.
Yeah.
So let's start from the beginning. Alaska. Tell me about your childhood, and did you come from a family related to the arts?
Oh my goodness, yes. So fun fact, my great uncle, he actually is the artist that sings the famous song from George Lopez, Lowrider. That's one of my great uncles. And also I have another famous relative, Jeffrey Osborne, who's the brother of my mom, so another uncle. And yeah, Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, born and raised. I lived there just about all my life. And it's a very tight-knit community, but the talent that is in Anchorage is just, I can't even put it into words.
When did you start singing back then?
Yeah, I started singing, well, I actually started dancing first. I was 2 years old I was a member of a performing arts group called Black Arts North Academy. My aunt, Corinthia McCoy, is the director and founder. And we started with just doing praise and worship in various churches across Anchorage and Alaska-wide. We've traveled far up north to do some traditional mime form of ministry. And then we started doing more plays, and I started acting, and from there is when I started singing around the age of 4 or 5 years old. I started learning gospel right away. That was my first introduction into music. And I think it's when I couldn't shut up, my mom was like, all right, we got to get you going because you just sing all the time. And I just really gravitated towards that as a kid. So that's pretty much all I've been doing ever since I was 4 or 5 years old, just singing.
Now, how did you end up in the Army?
Yes, that is a very, very interesting story. So in high school, I was in JROTC. I loved it so much. I did drill and ceremony. I competed in the Iron Women competitions. I took first, second place pretty frequently. And I was at a convention for a college that I was looking at. I was thinking of going into culinary arts. And I met a recruiter there, and he was like, so you want to join the Army? And I was like, y'all ain't got nothing for me, but I'll hear you out. And he introduced me to a vocalist that was stationed up in Washington, who was the lead vocalist for their jazz ensemble. And I did like a job shadowing type of thing. And I traveled with the band just to watch. And they performed at this festival, and I had heard live music with a large ensemble for the first time in my life. And I was sophomore, junior, somewhere in there in high school. And after having had that experience, watching this incredible jazz ensemble and watching her on stage with this beautiful Class A uniform, it was very pristine, and I immediately was like, okay, if I get to sing for a living and you pay me for it, I don't have to worry about rent because I get to live in these barracks. I'll take it. So from there, I graduated high school in May, and I was in basic training by June. And I was at my first Army band in December in South Korea. So
wow.
Yeah, quite a journey.
How did you end up in New York? When did you arrive in the city, and what was your goal coming here?
So I did not come here because I wanted to. I got in some trouble in the Army. I got in some trouble just having issues with just being on time, and I realized like I love the music aspects of this job, but being a soldier is hard. Being a soldier, it takes a lot of self-discipline, and at 17, 18 years old, I didn't have that yet. And while I was on leave, I competed in a competition called Talent Inc., and I competed in as many categories as I could compete in: acting, singing, modeling, and out of that competition, I won a scholarship to go to AMDA. And the Army just wasn't working out for me. So I said, you know what, I'm going to go back to school and I'm going to learn as much as I can. And that's actually when I first started any formal training at the age of 22, I believe. I was 22 years old. I got the scholarship. I said, all right, my contract's up. It's time to head to New York because I want to keep learning on how I could just be better at my craft and learn how to make a living out of this.
Now, AMDA is one of the country's premier schools for specifically musical theater. It's very interesting, the notion of training, because yesterday as I was looking deeply into your work, I saw your vocal stylings that you have an incredible versatility with your voice.
Thank you.
And it adapts greatly across genres, from gospel, R&B, hip hop, I mean, a musical theater, pop standard, ballad as well. Has training made a difference for you? And what did you learn in the Army that maybe prepared you for the discipline that you do need in a place like AMDA and musical theater?
Yes. So the Army, they send you through basic training, you learn basic soldier skills. And then from there, you go on to AIT, which is Advanced Individual Training. And you learn how to do your job. So for me, my primary MOS, 42 Romeo, as a vocalist, they sent me to band camp for about 9 weeks and 4 days. And there I had individual private lessons with Sergeant Poles, amazing vocalist, by the way, he's amazing. We had not virtual, oh my goodness. We had private vocal lessons, and I really started to understand that being a part of the Army Band required that I be proficient in multiple genres of music, because I might get a mission where, oh, this 4-star general, he loves rock music, and this 4-star general, she loves R&B. So I said, damn it, I'm going to be good at all of it, because I want to be able to get in front of these high-profile people and perform to the best of my ability. So it was really through the School of Music I learned to be proficient in all areas of music. And I also did an online course at Musicians Institute, College of Contemporary Arts, and I had a music versatility class, and we study different genres of music, and you have to listen what instruments make this, what genre this is being communicated as. So that, for me, was a huge help in identifying how to really communicate the genre that you're wanting to share with your audience.
You have launched a career as a soloist, as a vocalist, independently. What are the dynamics of having a career in the music industry as an indie artist in this day and age, when the industry as we knew it has collapsed, the record labels have mostly collapsed, and opportunities for young and new and emerging talents are very narrow?
Yes. My mom has always said, if you want something done right, do it yourself. And I have such a huge fear of just signing the wrong contract, you know, working with the wrong people that don't have my best intent put forward. And my aunt also, from Black Arts North, she always taught the group from a very young age, you need to establish, before you get famous, before you blow up, before any of that can happen, you need to establish a contract within yourself. What are you going to allow? What are you not going to allow? Before, you know, you get up and famous, and now you're faced with, oh my gosh, like, am I really gonna wear that? Am I really gonna sing this? Am I really gonna say that? And from that early on, I established within myself, no matter what, I'm gonna stay true to who I am, and I'm gonna rely on my morals and my ethics to drive me through this industry, because it is a beast. There are people out there that do not have your best interest at heart and will do anything and everything they can to, at the cost of your mental health and everything else, to get what they want. And when you just rely on what it is that you've been taught by people that love you and genuinely care for you, you're gonna be fine. Keep those people in your life.
So
they're gonna drive you.
Definitely need some sort of framework and boundaries before you make it commercially.
Yes, before you make it, establish that contract within yourself. Write it down if you have to. And it's important that you keep the people that genuinely love you, keep those people close. You know, because, you know, somebody can come in and say, oh, I work for this record label, da, 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 da. cool. But for them, they don't see you working, you're, behind off late at night when you work 2 jobs and now you got to go home and write this. They don't see that. They don't care. They want money.
There's definitely a lot more to talk about.
Yes.
I know you will be singing in the next segment, so please
Yes.
tell me, what will you be singing for us?
I will be singing Still in Love. It is a beautiful song by one of my favorite artists, Third Story. They're an amazing group, so I hope I do it justice.
And that is from a recent album that you made that is available on streaming.
No, so I'm covering this song. It is not my song,
Okay.
but I will sing it like it is.
Yes, own it.
Yes, but it is by Third Story. It is out on YouTube. I believe it is out on Apple Music and Spotify. I'd have to triple check that. But it's a beautiful song, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Great. Don't go away, because after the break, Trinity Colvin will perform for us here in the studio. You don't want to miss that. Hello, welcome back. Here now to perform Still in Love by Third Story. Let's give it up for Trinity Colvin.
Summer nights, drinking wine by the fire, catching up. Ooh, no, 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 no. You're looking good. Wish I could tell you I was over us. But I get high every night when I'm alone, 'cause it helps me forget that I'm feeling low. Told you I was doing fine. It's a lie, yeah, you should know. And if you want the truth, I'm still in love with you. No matter what I do, I'm still in love with you. I tell myself I don't care who you're with, I'm losing my mind. Oh, I picture you making love to someone else. Tell me why. Ooh, I get drunk to shut up all these memories, and I wake up and they come running back to me. So have your fun, I'm giving up, I guess you won. And I messed up, and I'm acting a fool, 'cause I'm still in love with you. No matter what I do, I'm still in love with you. Oh, tell me you want me to. I'm still in love with you. And it's killing me endlessly. Oh, 'cause I'm bound to be somebody who's helplessly and desperately still in love. I'm still in love with you. I am still in love. Yes, I'm still in love with you.
Bravo. Thank you, Tiffany, for that great performance. Great to
Thank
have you
you.
around. Great success with your career.
Thank you so much. I'm happy to be here.
I look forward to staying in touch.
Yes, absolutely. Likewise.
For more information, you can always follow Trinity on Instagram at official Trinity NYC. This is our program for today. I thank all of our guests and all of you for watching. I also thank the production team at Open for the work and hospitality while I fill in for our beloved Rina Valentin. If you missed any part of this program, you can check it out anytime, anywhere at BronxNet.tv. You can also check it out on BronxNet's YouTube channel. Once again, I am Javier E. Gomez. It has been a pleasure to be here today. Until next time.